I know. I'm starting to think maybe I should switch
I
it.
like it.
Should switch it.
No, I like it. Dude, I would go see when they tore the music from Game of Thrones out into like videos. I would go see that shit.
What? Oh, they tore the music like you mean like a
Full orchestra.
yeah, I'd love that. They
And
were
they
doing
have
Star
like
Wars like
they have
really
videos
soon.
behind it and shit.
They're doing Empire at the BSO like a week or two or coming up. I can't remember. It was I heard advertising for it. That's what I should say. I have no idea when it actually is though. But do you hear her talking? Hear her talking? I don't hear her talking. What's going on? Is she being
What's
sneaky
going on?
somewhere?
Is she being sneaky
No.
somewhere?
Feels sneaky.
Feels sneaky.
Hey.
Hey, welcome, hello, and welcome to our stream, all you lords and ladies of fate. You have once again found yourselves in the only Twitch tabletop role-playing game stream that allows you, our viewers, to impact the stories being told to you here on your screens. Now, of course, in order to do so, you must spend your fate chips. Hard-earned fate chips, these are loyalty points that you earn just by watching or following, hosting, subscribing, or even just engaging with us. Asking for it in chat works. Of course, you use those fate chips to heal your favorite players, you summon in custom items, make our players say silly things, sing songs, even force encounters. That's your thing. Now, tonight we're playing Star Wars, Mantle of the Sith. This is a Star Wars story taking place just after Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, before Episode 7, The Force Awakens, just after the events of Mandalorian Season 2, roughly. And let's see. So we'll introduce me. I'm Bruce Gaskin. You're the game master of this. And we have a wonderful cast of illustrious players. Introducing Jeff, aka to be. He's Togs the Dud, our Arthurian scoundrel.
Hello.
How you doing,
I'm
Jeff?
doing all right.
Good. And we got Adam, aka the Grinded Gear, playing Strike Wild Star, our human fringer. We have Armand Pendonkis playing Doran Vortelt, our Jedi Guardian.
Hello.
And Nat Too Shabby, Nat, playing Neep Zibbler, our Jawa scoundrel. Oh, no, not scoundrel, scout. Scout. One of these days, you know, a year in, you think I'd memorize your classes. And then Slayer, playing HK3RM, our protocol droid. And last time, in our stream, in our story, our heroes were not wandering, on a mission in the jungles of Teth to rescue friends endangered at the Gem in the Jungle, a hostel in the middle of the forest where they visited just after crash landing on the planet. While staying there, they met some Imperials and killed some Imperials, and the Imperials came back and destroyed the hostel while they were gone. The hostel, though a smoking ruin, was visited by the party last week, and they had commandeered a second ATST walkers. They had blasted the Imperials that were located there, and found 2 of their friends that they had met at the hostel dead, and 2 alive. And I believe that's where we left off. There was one stormtrooper who escaped into the forest. Did I miss anything, guys?
Just friends was a loose term.
That's true. Yes. Yeah, I think that is a loose term, particularly in this case. So, let's see here. So on that note, that's the end. Okay, great. So I'm definitely not reading from a script. That's what it looks like.
No, I did not write that intro.
Definitely not what it looks like. Okay, so
Echo on Bruce.
Echo on me.
Yeah.
I bet you. Oh, it's my roll 20.
That's what I was gonna
Good
suggest.
catch. Damn it. Bear with. I can fix this. I'll stop talking. That's probably causing making the echo worse.
But then they won't know it's fixed.
That's true.
We won't know what the hell's going on.
Where are we?
Great.
Why are
Okay,
my
it should be
pants
better
on my
now.
head?
All right, so a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, our heroes just finished blasting the heck out of the area that used to be the Gem in the Jungle. And now they recognize that the combat has ended. And they see Bib Gurgo, the Mon Calamari who they met there the last time they were there, standing up and brushing himself off as best he can with his arms bound behind his back. And he's looking around and looking up at the ATST walkers, looking concerned. And the fates seem to encourage the party to act. The ladies and lords. Uh-oh, there's an echo. I hear me. Did we fix it? Did we fix the echo, by the way?
No.
No, it's still echoing? I'm definitely turned off over here. None of you are on over there. Is it our friend Felix? Who may or may not be here? No? Okay.
I'll try to mute him. You mute him.
Do you think it's the music?
Maybe.
I just stopped it. See if that helps.
Well, I already turned the sound off for that, so.
No.
Just now.
No. All right. No. Okay.
That should fix that.
Chair's on mute. Oh, I shouldn't read that out loud.
It looks like the echo's gone.
Okay.
No, we just can't do it with the music. Until we
I don't know.
figure it out later.
I don't know. Well, yeah, another day. I see what you're doing there, and I'm not going to fall for it again. All right. No, he wasn't trying to make fall for it before. So, yep, our heroes are still in their ATST walkers. The comms are open. Communications are free as they wish them to be.
Utini.
I was literally about to get serious, and then I just get hit with the Utini across the face. Wow. Oh, well, he's maybe put this, let's put this bad boy down on the ground. You know what? I don't even need that. And then Doran's just gonna hop out of the top hatch and do a really nice Jedi somersault. Like, I'd say like 3 or 4 flips before he gracefully touches down on the ground.
Okay, yeah, I think
if I have to roll for it, I have to roll for it. You know, it's perfectly fine. I'm not a.
I think you would. That is a feat of dexterity that would require a normal person to use the force.
Hey, I have dexterity.
And the force.
All right. I will say if you expend the vitality to use your force power, what is the one that boosts your strength and dexterity? What's that one?
That would be my where's my buff? Where's my buff? Where is my buff? Where is it? Enhance ability.
Yes. If you expend the vitality, we'll assume you pass.
Okay, I'll go ahead and what's that? It's 2 vitality, so we'll go ahead and take that down. Man, I am draining vitality.
If there is a park button, I would like to use the park button and just sit the thing down next to him.
Got it. And he's in the one you're okay. So after he leaps out, does 4 beautiful somersaults, in an unnatural way, and lands gracefully on the ground, his cloak billowing out behind him. Then the ATST bends down at its knee joints and lowers itself to the ground so anyone inside could get out with ease. And then Bib Gergo from across the way says, "Oh my God! That's you!"
We saw the smoke rising from the jungle. We came to make sure that everything was okay.
Oh my... It's not okay!
Very clearly, it seems like nothing is okay.
Are all of you in there?
Yes, it is the whole group, minus 1.
As he says that, I'm gonna pop open the hatch, and I would like to attempt a somersault off the walker as well.
Okay, so that you just need a dexterity check.
Nice.
Do you have any other skills, or do you have jump skill or anything like that? Acrobatics or anything? I don't think acrobatics is even a skill in this game. I just wanted to see if there's anything that
Not really.
would legitimately support this. Tumble? Do you have tumble?
That's okay. Let's do it.
Bruce, if you could check your roll 20 real quick.
All right. What am I checking on roll 20?
Just your the chat.
Oh, I see. Wait, the chat?
So,
I sent you a private message.
Okay, that's fine.
Just tell me how much vitality I need to spend for that.
It's based. Okay. You rolled
I have
a 10.
2 in reflex, and I have a 15 plus 2 dexterity.
So wait, I'm looking at a roll here. I see a 10. Is that your roll?
8?
Yeah.
No, I haven't rolled yet. I just gotta roll a d20.
Yep. You add your dex bonus. We'll just do a dexterity check. And let me know your weight when you get a chance.
That's personal.
I know.
Okay.
You can whisper it if it helps.
81 kilograms.
81. Okay.
I got a 14.
14. That's pretty solid. All right. Do you still want to do that thing, Armand? After seeing his level?
Yeah, you can look at the roll 20 again.
Okay. I'm just looking for that spell rule for the spell. It's not a spell.
Pew pew pew.
This is skill, isn't it? It's a skill. That's why I'm having trouble finding it. Yep. And okay. He said he weighs 80. Okay.
And then I just gave you my response.
So you also would need to roll me a d20 adding your skill and your intelligence bonus.
Okay, that's easy enough. Let's see, skill is 3 plus intelligence 4. I got a dirty 20.
Wow.
You better clean that up.
All right. So it's 4. 4 is your cost. So, Strike goes to jump out of the top of the ATST walker after opening the lid, and jumps and actually succeeds in somersaulting once all the way around, and it looks like he's going for a pretty solid landing as he's extending his legs, and then suddenly feels his body compelled to continue flipping, and it flips a whole extra time, but his legs and arms are extended as if he was trying to land, and he still lands just a little less gracefully than he might have intended. So he got an extra flip.
Hey, that's two flips. He's very good. You did a good job.
Yeah. That's what I was aiming for. Cool.
I love using all of my vitality for stupid shit.
I
The
must
worst
say,
part is, I was kind of hoping to fail that.
you wouldn't have. Let's just. I'm not telling you exactly what I did, but you wouldn't have.
I gotta say, I'm a little surprised that you lived. Which one of you died?
The Twi'lek, she did not make it. The Sith that I was tracking.
That doesn't make any sense at all. She was the only one of you who knew how to fight.
I've learned much since I left here a day and a half ago.
I can't believe she's gone already. It's only. What you said? You came into this. You saw the Sith.
Yes. We fought the Sith, but he was able to escape.
Oh. Escape. Is that how she got injured
Yes.
during the escape?
It's very, very sad. We thought maybe she would survive, but unfortunately her injuries were too severe.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Oh, you think you can help me with these binders?
Absolutely. I turn on my lightsaber and give it a nice, gentle little just tap.
Great. And with doing that, it slices the binders right off, and Big rubs his wrists where they were rubbing and changing.
Isn't that what everyone
the
does
binders
when they get handcuffs taken
Yeah.
off? Like, oh god, yeah.
Ah, jeez, it feels so much better. So I'm trying to get the chat to open. I'm having trouble with the chat.
You don't want to look at it. They're talking about how you can't read.
What? Oh, but I can't see it, so of course I can't read it. Whatever. Come on. All right. So at this you hear to your right, you hear another voice actually. Do you think maybe you could cut me free as well?
I know. Did we were never told the information about this guy, correct? Like, who was it that got the information about him? Like, this is the one who turned us in. But
yeah, but you don't know that. Only Tog
only Tog knows that. And I go, oh yes. Let me use my sense motive.
So you recognize this to be Sisk Findori. The voice, you recognize it immediately.
Mm-hmm. I want to use my sense motive to see if I can feel any kind of like deception from him.
Okay.
Or if he was like concerned seeing us or anything like that, you know.
Okay.
Is that a D20?
Oh, you're trying to use your empathy? You mean your force power, or you just wanted to? So sense motive is used for I don't know if you can use that just regular. Usually it's used to counter bluffs.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is empathy. Empathy is the one that.
But if you want to use the force, you can get a feel for his actual mood and things like that.
Read a person's emotions in their mind. Yep. Absolutely. That's what I meant. Empathy was what I was talking about.
I think that has a vitality cost too as well.
It does. It has the vitality cost of 2. I took that down. It's a Constitution. That's 3 plus the rank 5. So D20 plus 8. I needed every bit of that 8 too. 13 is what I got.
All right. Good. So that let me see with just give me a second. I pull up that's empathy. Should really flag this page. Okay, there it is. And you got 13. Okay, so he needs Where's my dice? Okay, I guess I'll just roll on screen. That's fine. I'm very well prepared.
You're rolling in front of all of us for the entire world and
Yeah.
God to see.
Just this time.
Oh,
I know it's weird.
I would never do such. Jesus fucking Christ! This is why you don't.
The first one didn't count.
That's even better. That's even better. Yeah.
Okay. We'll assume the first one didn't
Thank
count.
God.
Okay. So you sense that he is feeling desperate and scared, and hopeful, actually somewhat relieved at seeing you come out. Presumably for seeing you guys come out of the ATSD. Hopeful and relieved.
Yeah, I don't sense like
more.
I don't sense any kind of like surprise. Like, oh no,
Well, he's definitely surprised to see you guys, but he's really hoping you'll take the cuffs off. You get that feeling.
Got it. In front of everybody that's there.
He's definitely afraid, though, and desperate.
You're right. In front of everybody that's there, I'm going to take the lightsaber and I'm going to slowly start to move it towards the binders. And I'm going to get ready to cut them loose.
Why don't you just hold on to just 1 second there?
What? For what, Tog? We freed these people from the Imperials. We should...
I don't know about this guy.
Well, I mean, we already know that he's a dubious person.
I've done nothing but give you information that's helped you.
Yeah, who else are you
Come
giving
on,
that
cut me
information to?
Yeah, pal, you're helping the wrong.
And at whose expense?
Wait, what?
Yes, I'd like to second that. What? Wait, what?
I think this guy ratted us out.
No, I didn't. Why? What do you mean, ratted you out?
Am I picking up a lie now with my empathy?
You're sensing that he's very uncomfortable and very nervous.
I'm gonna turn the lightsaber off and go. Interesting. Your demeanor has changed completely.
Well, I'm afraid you're gonna leave me here in the forest. I don't want to stay here. You have to cut me free. You can't just leave me here. It's gonna be dark soon.
Well, here's the thing. My friend Tog over here has yet to lie to me to what I am privy to, but you, sir, have been disingenuous at best. I don't know. It seems like I trust the Thorian, and why would you sell us out to the Imperials?
I'll tell you what, pal. I can't stand seeing you there all binded up. If you're not going to answer these guys and help them out, I'm just going to have to shoot them off because I can't stand to see you there.
Oh no,
so.
no. Look.
All right,
they're gonna kill everyone. They destroyed the gem.
Right, they destroyed the gem in the jungle. So what did you gain? What did you gain by helping the Imperials? The destruction of the gem in the jungle? You in binders and captured?
In retrospect, it didn't work out exactly like I'd wanted, but I'm not dead, and that's what I wanted. I didn't want to die here.
About that.
I was just afraid.
I think that the jurisdiction of who gets to decide your fate rests in the hands of this planet. It only makes sense. So here's what we're going to do. I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder. I'm going to cut off the binders, and then I'm going to use Alter Mind. I would like to use Alter Mind to push the idea into his head. You really want to go to Rungus and confess all of your transgressions and beg for his mercy.
Okay. You're going to have to roll for that. Charisma check.
I'm gonna
Plus
gonna
affect
know.
mine.
Oh, let's see. That's gonna be. I'm assuming that's gonna be the top vitality requirement there, because I'm not just.
The vitality, if you're it's 4 if you're trying to suggest to do something.
And let's see. That's rank 6. And that is a charisma, so 6. Oof. Got a 15.
Okay. Let's see here. I found my dice. No more rolling in front of you. Is it a 15?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that sets the check at. Okay, got it. Let's see if he succeeds in resisting. Okay. So, after hearing you say this, he says, "I don't know why you're talking like that, but I definitely don't want to go to Rungus, and I haven't. I mean, I went there already, and he and I wasn't allowed to go in because I was with the Imperials, but he does. I haven't done anything wrong for Rungus. That's actually a safe place for me. I would very much like to go there."
I'm gonna throw raisins at him.
I'm gonna look at that and just go. And then I'm gonna go. I'm going to look at I'm gonna look at Strike. I'm gonna look back at the Bothan. I'm gonna look back at Strike, and then I'm gonna look back at the Bothan and go, "You're not you're really not helping me here. Help me help you, because I am Jedi. I'm noble. He's not."
What'd you say over there? You want me to shoot the binders off?
I think he wants you to shoot the binders off.
Okay.
Didn't you already take the binders off? Or did you cut them off?
Yeah, technically, but I mean, he doesn't know that.
Okay.
His
wait,
eyesight's
he's
not
gonna-
so good.
Yeah, his
He's gonna
eyesight's
show his,
really not-
gonna show his hands and say, "The binders are off. The binders are off. I don't need any more help with the binders. Look, I can be helpful. Take me with you. Maybe it's better than being shot. Or just let me go. I'm not gonna cause any more trouble to you. I just want to be away from you and not die."
If you wanted to be away from us and not die, why'd you offer to come with us?
Oh, if that's the other alternative to not dying, I'd much rather. Well, honestly, I think we're better off together. I don't know. It's the sun is setting. It's very dangerous in the jungle. Huh? I think we're all going to be safer together, unless you want to give up one of your transports. We could all go back to Rungus's. It's probably the safest place to be.
I'm gonna turn my back to the Bothan and look at the rest of the group and go, "The only problem with letting him go is he's just going to go run his mouth again."
No, I won't. I'm fine. I'm just gonna go, and I've never seen you guys ever.
I think we should either silence him now or take him with us so he can't betray us.
Throwing more raisins at him.
Stop it!
Depends on.
I'm very hungry though.
How useful he could possibly
pick up
be.
the raisins.
Yes, please. How useful can you be? Yeah. What exactly can you do for us?
I mean, I'm very useful. I can do all kinds of things. What do you need?
Well,
what are you doing? Why are you here?
Currently, we are trying to infiltrate the Imperial base and steal some access codes.
Oh, you want to get into the base? Like, on purpose?
Yes.
And then back out.
And then back out, and then eventually off the planet.
Okay. Well, I'm aware of a back entrance.
Yes. We've already heard of this back entrance.
Dang, Ferric. I'm very good at slicing things.
Yes, I point to the rest of the group. I've got slicers, mechanics. I've got all kinds. What do you offer specifically that we do not have as a group now?
Besides
What
one more
code do you
mouth.
need?
We need access code to Starweird Queen, and we're also looking for some information that was that was transmitted from a ship in orbit before it crashed.
Okay, so I'm aware of the research that was beamed down. Rungus has that.
He has some of it.
What? So what are you're trying to get? What exactly do you need from the city? From the Imperial City?
We need to get this information that was transmitted, and we also
the research.
Yes.
It's as far as I know. I thought that signal was completely intercepted by Rungus.
That's funny because
he had it. He said he had the whole thing, but he was hiring people to go to the city to get something from the admiral.
Well,
he needed a code from the admiral. Is that the mission you took? That
yes.
mission. That was the one that we were going to do together.
Oh, I'm very glad we did not.
So we're working as a team again. This is good.
Yes, team implies that you have a say, or you have rights to profit. You're more like a child being babysat, or a prisoner.
Prisoner? Oh, look, maybe we can work out a deal. If I let you, if I know where the admiral's quarters are, I can take you directly to her computer, where the code you need is. I was prepared to do that, but I needed somebody to help me to slice the computer when I was there. I don't have that kind of skill. Remember, your Jawa friend here, he was going to help.
How far away is this place?
Purine? Couple days travel by foot. But not long in these transports, but they're a little showy, don't you think?
Yes, but these transports, we could easily just drive right in. Hidden in plain sight.
No offense, but you don't look like stormtroopers. And you would need identification, at least to pass off as if you're not stormtroopers.
I see a lot of stormtrooper armor. I mean, I'm sure these people have identifications.
Oh, we made.
You mean these exploded bits over here?
We made some identifications too.
This is very true.
Oh.
And
okay,
we have a prisoner.
Who? Me? They're not interested in me.
That's funny because when we showed up here, you were the one in binders being loaded onto transport to be taken to Purine.
Oh,
no, they were going to load. No, I was just kneeling. They weren't going to take me. They were ready to leave me.
All right, let's find him up.
And Bib says it's true. They were going to leave him to die. They thought he was useless. They were taking me.
Because you're not useless.
That's true. They intended to interrogate me. They said they were gonna torture me to get whatever I could get because I'm rebel scum.
I'm gonna walk up to oh God, what is his name again? Bib. This is the Mon Calamari, correct? I'm gonna walk up to Bib and go. So how would you feel about a little deception?
What do you mean?
Well, the Imperial base at Purine is expecting transports with one Mon Calamari prisoner.
That's true.
I would not. I don't want to put you in any unneeded danger if this is not something that you would be willing to accept, because this will be dangerous.
I had promised my life to Zos here, but he's dead. And along with him, that commitment. I would be honored to help you defeat the Imperials and destroy that base. We will, for the Alliance.
For the Alliance.
Like the old days.
Ooh, this just took a turn.
Go, very well. This is this will go well. And our Bothan friend here can repay his debt to you, to us, to the Gem in the Jungle, by helping us get into the Admiral's quarters and getting the information that we need.
That sounds great. I'm happy to help.
And when we are finally, we finally have transport and we are safe and free and ready to leave the planet, I will cut you loose.
Great. That's very, very.
I turn on my lightsaber and I get it pretty close to him and I go, but listen, if you cross us, you will become the enemy.
Understood.
And I turn it off and put it back on my hilt. Or put it back on my belt.
So are we gonna destroy the base after, or while, or before you get this silly code?
Well, it's my understanding that a lot of the people that were conscripted into Imperial servitude here on Teth are unhappy. Perhaps we could, perhaps once we get there, we start a little revolution.
I think that's easier said than done. Those people are very, very, very subjugated. You're not going to easily convince them to rise up with nothing against the might of the Empire.
Do you think when...
I'm thinking explosives in the area without the you know, without all the innocent people. We blow up the factory and the turbo lasers. And then the people can free themselves.
So you think if we destroy this factory and the lasers, the people will realize this is their chance? And
I think if we open the doors, they can run.
Okay.
Perhaps we could steal a transport for them. And while the Imperials are scrambling, the people can get out, but I don't know how the Imperials are going to retaliate on Warlaw. And then you hear from the ATST, "I told you so. See, they'll kill all of us."
I'm going to turn around and go,
Frank.
Revolution is always paid for in blood. I think did we lose Bruce? I think
No, he just sits there like that.
he's just at a loss for what to do.
It's like,
It's like, what?
All right, guys. Well, now I'm the GM. Everybody, 3,000 experience points. We're all level 4 now. I mean, level 3. No, fuck it. We're all level 4 now.
why stop there?
Yeah, level 10. Here we go. Does anyone want to do any cool shit? I'll allow it.
I want to wrap them out.
That's it. Hey, strike Wildstar. Here it is.
Tony Bones wants us to find Baby Yoda.
When do they find Baby Yoda? Well, actually, since this happens after Mandalorian season 2, and I'm assuming before Book of Boba Fett, some parts of it. I'm gonna assume I know where Baby Yoda is, but I have a feeling, spoiler alert, that he's not where I think he is. Did I just ruin the Book of Boba Fett for people?
Maybe we're the ones who accidentally give him to the Imperials. Or let them know about him. Because we're not very good at our jobs. And we're definitely not
Do we have
sneaky.
jobs?
All right. Well, since the Earth opened up and swallowed Bruce Gaskin's house, let's how about everybody? Here's your favorite song.
You got 6 minutes of ads to run.
Can you hear me?
Chris.
I'm back. Did you lose me? What happened?
I have no
What's the
idea.
last thing you heard?
I screamed, "The price of revolution is always paid for in blood," and then you just sat there and smiled at me for like 10 minutes.
Oh no, I must have been frozen. Yeah, I said that this is why no one likes the Jedi. You're meddling. You're meddling in things you don't understand. You're gonna get a bunch of people killed.
So you would rather live your entire life in fear and subjugation than even have the possibility of freedom. Man, the Imperials have just completely walked all over you. How's that?
It's true.
How's
They've
that?
walked
How's
all
that
over us
white
for
boot?
generations?
How's
here.
that white boot taste?
It sucks. It sucks a lot. It tastes like boot.
Take it out of your mouth.
No.
You know,
I'm here for you
telling
guys.
you know what
I'm
boot
here
tastes
for this
like.
ride. But I'm just saying, this guy gets it. That's all I'm saying. And he goes back inside the ATST.
I'm gonna look at Bib and go. Like I said before, I do not think that this will be a course of action that will be peaceful. It will not be easy. It will definitely be very dangerous. But the alternative is allow the Imperials to continue to destroy this planet.
I think we just need to cripple them really bad.
Yes.
And maybe, I don't know, maybe if we could somehow empower these people, but I don't know how you're going to do that. Maybe take some of this equipment to them. Maybe we can set some of them free first. And then leave them to some stolen equipment, and they can take that back to their village to defend themselves. Or I can do that. Well, you work for Rungus? Are you working for him now?
Unfortunately, it's an unfortunate circumstance. The only way that we can get off of this planet is to complete this mission. And we have already promised help to a couple of people under the thumb of Rungus.
So, he's offering you a ship?
I don't know if he specifically said he'd give us a ship, but he will let us leave.
Okay. So how are you leaving?
To be determined is correct. We are very much figure it out when we get there. That's a bridge we will cross when it is time to leave.
Oh.
As is the Jedi way. Live in the moment.
Well, there's a lot of ships at the Imperial base. Perhaps you could take one of those. But then you have to go back to Rungus, and then the Imperials would know that Rungus was involved, and he probably wouldn't like that.
Well, maybe.
Careful.
Maybe
you could work it.
Maybe we could disable the lasers, the laser cannon, and then the subjugated people could use the ships to get their families in Warlaw off of the planet, and hopefully maybe free from persecution.
Neep will come over
Down with corporation.
with the map and point at the spot where the spaceship was on the map.
Oh yes, I keep forgetting. There's also a ship somewhere in the jungle that we could eventually, probably sometime, not this episode, maybe next episode, maybe the episode after that one, we'll finally get around to that ship.
I'm actually getting a pretty bad vibe from that ship altogether.
Did you say ship or sheep?
I think we lost Bruce again.
we
No,
lost
this is really irritating.
Oh yes, maybe by Life Day we'll actually get to the ship.
Oh, is it Life Day?
Oh, Party 2, GM 0. That's right. We keep breaking the GM.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, he's back.
What?
Oh, hey, everyone, put your experience away. Put the extra experience away.
Your
All right, I need to
experience is
close
showing.
something. I bet that's the problem. I'm sure that's the problem. It's probably my computer. It's probably my computer's fault. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Jesus. What the hell?
You're crashing it.
You need to
Probably
stop.
Discord.
You need to stop downloading the sequels to Sharknado illegally on your computer. Maybe that'd stop slowing it down.
Well, how am I supposed to see the sequels to Sharknado then?
Well, that's all those alternate versions of Sharknado.
Okay.
Yes, that is
so-
true. I believe the GM probably does live like VG Mermaid with like 8,000 tabs open. How many tabs do you have open right now?
I only have 3. My computer can't do more than 2 things at once for some reason. It's probably because it's such a state of the art machine. All right. So okay, so I think regardless, we need to find some place for the evening. You said there's a ship in the woods. So Warla is about a day's ride, a little less that way, pointing off this direction.
Oh no.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
It's always something.
Mm-hmm. I tell you what.
Play him
man.
off, Johnny.
That
Oh, he's
was
back
good. Take
You
his
back?
points for that. I'm gonna
much-
redeem that anyway.
How much did you hear?
You said something
you-
about it being over there, and you pointed, and then
God
froze.
damn it. So unbelievable. So, okay, he said that way it's a day ride to Warla, and that way it's a day ride to Perrine, and night is coming soon. And we should probably get indoors somewhere. I mean, we could sleep in those things or in the ship. There's a ship here. We could sleep in the shuttle here.
I do need to rest. I have been doing some stupid fucking shit with my vitality.
Yes, let's. We could take the transport to the other ship.
We could. You could take this Imperial transport to the other ship. They might hail you on it when they see it in the air. And you might have to do some slinging. Unless you have a cloaking device or something. I don't think you have that. I mean, I'm kidding. You guys don't have
Cheers.
anything.
What's actually very funny about that is we do have a cloaking device.
Oh. Well, we could cloak the ship. We could go anywhere. We could even land in the city. We could go to that other ship. And of course, this is just a speeder, but I mean, it's a atmospheric ship. But with the cloak, you could do just about anything as long as you don't make too much noise.
That seems to be our problem.
We can try out this other ship
So
for the night.
I did see you. You mean the one that crashed in the woods, in the forest?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that go down. Right around just before
Maybe
you
there's
guys.
maybe there might be some useful supplies for our mission anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that sounds a pretty good plan.
Check her out.
I mean, if you think that's your way off planet, I'll go wherever you guys go.
I'm just looking at Bib. Does he have a blaster?
He does.
He does. I'm gonna look at him, and then I'm gonna glance down to the blaster
The
and
blaster rifle on its back.
and I'm gonna kind of like give him that little head motion towards the Bothan and be like, you keep your eye on him.
Cease. He's harmless. But yeah.
You say
I'll
that,
keep an
but
eye
the Imperials were looking for us because of him. So,
well, I'm pretty sure they were looking for you because you killed their scouts.
No.
And he told them you did that. So, yeah, I guess it's both those things.
I kicked that guy in the leg.
All right, well, that sounds good. We could try to fire up this transport. You guys have, before I get in there, I'd like to go check on Uda and Zoss's bodies, see if there's any keepsakes on them.
oh, can we stick around and help with any kind of like burial or anything? I'm gonna look at him and go, if you would like some help performing any kind of services.
I think we already dug the graves with the.
We did shit.
There are some holes here that you guys blasted.
Yeah, I don't think they were dug. They're like blasted.
Excavated.
I mean, they're here, right?
We're too lazy for that.
Yeah, we have them. Let's not ask how we got them.
I don't. I think we could honor them, bury their bodies, but their bodies are mostly destroyed. Anyway.
What they deserve.
They deserve something.
They deserve dignity in death. Yes.
Yes. We have to hurry, though. Yes.
Doran is gonna set to work immediately following Bib and helping with whatever it is that needs to be done to get the whatever's left of the bodies taken care of.
Sure.
While they're doing that, I'm going to go test out the ship and make sure it's operational.
Cool. HK3RM, you're still in the ATST seeing all this going down.
I know.
What do you want to do?
I guess I'm going to load up the walker on the ship.
Okay.
And diagnostic check the ship.
Okay.
See if I can remove any locator beacons or shenanigans like that.
Okay.
And also, Bruce Gaskin, check that good old Skype chat. We got a awesome redemption there for you.
Ooh. I'm afraid to click anything.
I'm afraid for you to click it too.
Let's see here. All right. To see things about being on mute. Wait, is Doran that was last week. Wait, now here it is. It's loading.
I was gonna say it's literally the most recent thing sent.
Okay. All right. Okay.
The gasp of someone going, how do I do this? Okay.
Do they get to choose the type for that? Is that how that normally works? Okay.
You can interpret
good.
however
You're
you
the
want.
GM.
Yeah.
You tell us.
Okay. Great. Okay. And then Strike, what are you gonna do?
I'll help Doran out.
Okay.
But I'm not like killing myself doing it.
Sounds good. And then Neep.
I'm gonna look through the systems, get any codes or whatever that we might be useful, or the IDs of the people and kind of get a list together. So if we have to pretend to be anybody, we know their identification numbers and stuff.
Okay.
And I'll put it on a data pad so everybody can read it.
Great. Okay.
Puts the data pad's language to Japanese.
Yep. Great. Okay. Think of all the things everyone proposed to do there. Remind me again. Tog, he was just doing a general diagnostic of the ship. Is that right? Jeff?
I believe so.
Tog was just doing a general.
Yes,
okay,
sorry, I was muted.
Fine.
Yeah.
Diagnostic. Great. Okay. Okay. I was putting a note here so I remember. Okay. And Neep. Okay. All right. So you guys. So at this point, HK leads the one walker into the open cargo bay of the large transport, Imperial transport. He lowers it in there and walks into the cargo bay. And Tog and Neep walk into the ship as well. Tog walks his way to the cockpit. The ship is actually very clean. It's really good shape. It looks brand new, like it was just came off the assembly line. You see two gunwells on the sides as you're walking towards the cockpit that it could be sat in by somebody and have quad lasers coming out of them. And then as you get to the cockpit, Tog starts to run a diagnostic on the system, and Neat comes in and he finds the central computer and starts looking through the files in there for all the workers. And HK, do you want to bring the other one in the ship as well? The other walker as well, or just the one?
I might as well, since nobody else is doing it.
Great. Okay, so then HK walks out of the ship, and as that's happening, Doran and Strike walk with Bib and Sisk Fendori over to the burnt bodies of Zos and Uda, the Quailish. And he begins looking through the bodies for anything that might have remained. And after looking for a minute through Uda's body, he pulls something off of her arm and looks up to Doran and says, and he hands him this thing. It's like a wrist machine that can be hooked on your wrist. And he says, this was Uda's translator. It's rudimentary, but I think your Java friend could maybe make good use of it. It would honor her well.
If it would do her honor, I know Neep would he loves stuff like this. Little kitschy gadgets and stuff. It's going to, you can't see his smile because, well, but you can feel it. You can feel it.
Yeah, and I can't understand a damn thing he says, so hopefully this helps. And then he goes over to the other body, and he starts looking through Zos's body. He says, God damn it, Imperials. Look what they did to you. There's nothing left to you. And then he finds something in what's left of his utility belt, and he pulls it out. He says, a key. This is a mechanical key. I haven't seen something like this since I was in Warlock. There was a cellar to this place. I never went in there because it was locked by one of these mechanisms.
You mean by mechanism? You mean a lock?
A lock, yeah. I don't know. It's not like it doesn't take a code cylinder,
This back before technology. This is how they did things.
Yeah, we should put it in there. We should see what's in there. Maybe something that'll help us in this mission.
I'm assuming the gem in the jungle is just like rubble and debris all over the place.
Yep.
I'm gonna look at him and go, where is the cellar? I see these.
So he starts looking around like fervently, trying to get his bearings.
I'm gonna kind of like look to see where he's like focusing on, and I want to use my move object to try to lift pieces of like big pieces of rubble and debris away and kind of clear it for him.
Great. So as he's looking around fervently for trying to remember where he saw the cellar door, the wind starts to pick up noticeably. It starts getting very windy all of a sudden. Oh, seems bad weather's a brewing. And then I think it's right over here. It's right over here. He points to it. But there's just big. There's all these these beams here. I don't know if I can lift them. Can you help? You got the force, right?
I do have the force.
So
and I'm going to be
heavy.
respectful, and I'm going to wait for the DM to tell me to roll before I roll, because that doesn't work.
You do need to roll.
I do need to roll? Okay, cool. So
It's
anything that I rolled
heavy.
beforehand was not... Hey, I got a 12.
Okay, and you added in all your bonuses for that?
All my bonuses.
Okay. I don't think that's enough. So you reach out with the force, and the beam wiggles some, and you feel exhausted. Almost like it drained your vitality some to use that.
What do you think, like 2?
The weight of that is... Well, you didn't succeed, so...
Yep,
I think...
a person was 3, so I'm going to say it's at least...
a person was 4.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I believe if you fail, it only costs 1.
Cool.
Yeah, it's just 1 if you fail.
So
you failed.
So there's no penalty for me to try again?
You're just for vitality is your only limit.
Cool.
Yeah.
Rolling again. That's not going to do it. We're going to take 1 vitality off. We're going to try it again, and we're going to try it again. So hold on. That's 2 vitality. I need to take off the top now. Okay, a 22 has got to do it.
Yep.
And how much vitality do I need to take off now for succeeding?
4.
Fuck me,
4 more.
guys. I am very tired.
So, Skywalker.
After a while,
Like,
everybody sees Doran straining for what seems like an extraordinary amount of time, and the wind is picking up to a galing wind. The trees are swaying all around you, and then finally the beam lifts up into the air and lifts up about 1 foot and then flops over off of the square cellar door in the ground. Oh, great job! Oh, that was
yes,
very impressive.
Very impressive.
And the weather's getting really bad. Oh, so let's go check this out. And he goes over and he starts fiddling with the lock with the key he got, and he pops open. You all hear an audible click, and he lifts the door. It's very dark inside. Anyone have a glow rod or something?
I'll just go ahead and turn my lightsaber on.
Oh, that'll do. All right.
that is a glow rod.
Yep, I'll go ahead and take the lead since I've got the light.
Great. So as you go in there, it smells dank.
Yeah, baby.
And it feels a little moist in there.
Ooh,
And
it's two of my favorite things.
It's very dusty. Like no one. And you notice that the steps are very dusty, and the dust blows up in the air as the wind that's galing about above the cellar door blows into the cellar door.
Is it also soiled?
It's not soiled, just dusty.
I'm sorry I had to do it.
Nobody's come here in a long time.
And the room is actually surprisingly small. There's not much in there, but you do see a small box. A small. Well, it's not a box. It's like a little sensor, but you're not sure what it does. It's an electronic sensor. It's one you don't recognize as having ever seen before. But Bib goes over, sees you looking at it, and he goes over and says, This is a scanner of some sort. I've never seen this type. Or maybe one of your friends will know what it is.
Does it look portable?
Oh yeah, it's small.
Is there anything else? You said this is pretty
Yes.
much the only thing in here?
No,
Or is there anything?
There's other
No?
stuff. Yep. So looking around, also, you see a small box that looks like kind of like a small, if you imagine like a little tackle box, like a small tackle box, and but it's closed. And then you see a larger box in the distance. It's in like a shiny case with little kind of like a big briefcase, kind of like what you saw all that spice in before, similar to that case, but not exactly. And that one's locked. Well, it's got a locking mechanism on it, and a handle so you can carry it.
Does the key that Bib has fit in the lock?
Oh, this is a modern lock. This is
got
electronic.
it.
Yep.
Got it.
So, but the other case is not even locked. It's just shut. The smaller case, the tackle box size. The other one, this other one's more like the size of a suitcase. The bigger one in the other side of the room is the size of a suitcase. Oh, I don't know what's in that case, but it's big. I think we should take everything here, and we should hurry up back to the ship.
Yes, the weather seems to be taking a turn for the worst.
Much worse, I agree. Yes, we better hurry. All right, so Bib grabs the larger case. Maybe one of your friends can open this.
Oh, if there is a way to get into it, I'm sure somebody's stubby little fingers will figure it out.
So, Strike, you saw all of them go down in the cellar. Did you go down with them, or are you still on the surface? Yeah. Okay, so you see all this too.
Strike,
see this scanner, and the one small box.
In your adventures in life, is picking locks ever something you picked up?
Really? But they're not. I could try to shoot the lock off.
No. See, I tried to do the same thing back in Rungus's with the lightsaber, and then everybody just made fun of me for it. So let's see if we can figure out a way to get. I'm breaking the fourth wall a lot tonight. Let's see if we can get the. Maybe Neep can get in there. Nimble fingers.
That sounds good. Someone want to grab that other box? What's in there? Open. I didn't look. Look in there. What's in there?
Go ahead and open it up. Yeah, go ahead and open it up.
Box?
Okay, opening the other box. Strike, you immediately notice that it is 5 frag grenades. Frag type grenades. They're fragmentation grenades. They're you recognize them as Merson C16 fragmentation grenades, which you've seen in shops in seedier places.
Grab them all to distribute them later.
The box you can seal it. It's like a tackle. Imagine like a tackle box with a handle, so you can carry it out. Great. And then Cease, who followed you guys in, I'll grab the scanner. I can just carry this.
Absolutely not. You will keep your hands to yourselves. I will not have you touching anything unidentified until we know exactly what it does.
I can be helpful. I can carry things.
You will be helpful when you're told to be helpful.
All right. Very well.
Mm-hmm.
So
otherwise, remember, Mr. Blasty Pants over here has got the itchy trigger finger, and you look like a giant target.
Okay. Fine. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We better hurry if we want to do anything with these bodies.
Yes, absolutely. So we're gonna go back. I'm gonna look at Bib and go. We should take your advice and hurry. We should get back out there, throw some dirt, and get on out of here before this weather turns to sharks.
Sounds good. So, sharks. What else? A shark? Oh,
Shark.
must be. So, you guys come to the surface, and it's very, very windy. It's starting to push you around a little bit. The wind is so strong, and it's raining now. Now it's starting to rain, and Bib grabs. He hands Seek the case, sees the larger case, and says, "I think he can carry this. We need him to. I gotta carry Zoss and these other bodies. He can't open it anyway."
I'm going to look at him and go, "I'm watching you. I'm watching you, not just with my eyes. I'm going to look at him and I'm going to peer into his soul. I am watching you with the Force."
I believe it. It's okay. Yes.
That
So
I sense that thought. Don't even think. You bury that thought deep back down. Hmm?
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Very well. I'm just gonna take the case onto the ship. Okay. He starts walking towards the ship.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna holler. Holler. "Hey, Neep! The distrustful Bothan has a case. Take it from him. Try to open."
It's very windy and raining, and he's inside. He doesn't hear any of that.
It's very cold and windy.
And then, Bib carries the bodies over to the large holes that were blasted in the ground near the ship, with seeming extraordinary ease, like he's very strong. He puts the bodies in there, and he says, "Anyone want to say any words? I've never been much for words." Oh,
Yes, Neep. That is very, very nice. We are here to pay respect to two beautiful souls named. And then I'm gonna kind of like look at Bib and go,
Uda
and
Zoss.
They were cut down long before they were ready, and we only ask that we keep their memories alive within us, because for them they can never truly die. Now they shall become one with the Force, as everything does.
Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, thank you. Oh, God. Oh.
I'm gonna look. Can I look on that translator? Can I look on the translator to see what that was?
What? Oh, the translator. It's not a translator. It's just a It has programmed words in BASIC that if you push a button,
it
speaks the words.
Got it. I'm gonna look at Neep and go, "I'm going to assume that was very beautiful and stirring, rousing speech. What do we're gonna look at Neep and go, what is the funerary customs of the Jawa? What do you do when one of your clan die? You okay? Yeah. This part of what you were talking about was very. You blow them up.
And you take their shit? What's the shit?
Where is the protocol droid? Where's Philip? Philip, where are you?
I'm right here, sir. What can I do for you?
What is this?
He didn't use any
and
words.
this.
It appears to be exploding and then removing entrails, but that's just a guess.
We take all their stuff and then burn them.
Oh, he says he burned them.
Oh.
I don't know what the hand signal was, but that's burning.
Now I know this is burning and this is takey stuff. Or this is burn and this is take. You know what? We'll figure it out later.
Yeah, it's very windy. I'm having trouble. My motors are having trouble staying afloat. I'm gonna go with the ship now.
Yes, I think now that the funeral is over, we should all get on the ship here and take our next course of action.
At this, everyone gets on the ship. Bib nods once more to his friend as he boards on the ship.
You know, No, I don't have anything that I could use. I was gonna leave something, but do I see any like flowers or anything, like off in the distance? Maybe no. Okay, just checking.
Yeah, it's starting to get dark, and with the storm coming through, the visibility's gone to pretty much poop. You can see the tree line, the jungle around the gem, but that's it. And it's like this now. It's very windy and very rainy.
For the I'm just going to keep on burning myself here. I would like to look around for a piece of debris that looks like a perfect like headstone. And I want to use my move object. This is going to be a shit show. I would like to use my move object to lift it and place it where the bodies are, so that way there is a marker for it.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and roll for it.
I know. This is where I burn all of my stuff.
You only got one shot at this. We're gonna have to take off soon. It's getting dangerous.
I know. You don't have to tell me. Nope. That's not gonna do it. Okay, that's -1. There we go. 18 does it, right? 18.
You rolled an 18.
Yep, and I have 5 vitality left.
Okay. So. That's actually good. Yep, just barely though. I included I included a negative modifier for the wind you're working against. So he finds a large rock nearby, spots it, and uses the force, reaching out with his feelings, and lifts up the rock, and it wiggles and starts being caught by the air, but he catches it just before it's about to smash into the ship, and places it just over the bodies. Where that were recently, lightly covered with dirt.
And I would like to take my lightsaber out and gently etch initials of both Uda and Zos.
Very good.
And hopefully Bib watched me do that entire thing as I walk back to the ship.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, friend, for doing that.
It's the least I could do. You all took us in and helped us in a great time of need, so.
Zos never thought twice to do such things for good travelers, especially ones who oppose the Empire. So as you guys get on the ship, Bib hits a button on the side of the cargo ramp, and it closes shut. At this point, you hear the engines kind of starting up a little bit as Tog is running a diagnostic on the engines. Neep, you succeed in finding the identifications of all the people that were on the ship, which were all the people that were outside and all the people that were in those ATSTs.
Okay. I'm gonna shove that over to Doran and then head over to the new things that they brought in and start digging into that.
Sure. So Cease put down the large case on the ground. Strike was carrying his small box. I don't know what he did with it after that. And then Doran was holding the scanner device, and he also had the other wrist thing that Bib handed him. So you're heading to the case that was on the ground that Cease.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So going over to the case, you see that it's a fancy case, much like the one you saw in Rungus's palace, the lower levels that had all that spice in it.
Mm.
And you can see it's locked, but you had no trouble getting to that one. So you also recognize it as being pretty much the same lock that you could get into if you needed to.
I'm gonna do it.
All right. You don't have to roll for it, but it's gonna take you a minute. So you guys all see Neep gets right to work on that case. Your friend doesn't mess around, he says. And then HK, he was doing what? Hang on. I have a note. That's why I wrote it down. know there'll be
I
other
will
things
say
I'll take
that while Neep is doing that, I'm gonna walk over
Right.
and leave the other two pieces that I have, the scanner and the soundboard, I guess, and set that down in front of him, and then in a stupor almost go, I feel like I have exerted myself way too much today. I'm going to go sleep it off. And then I'm going to wander into the back and find a corner and just curl up and try to fucking recover.
Try to sleep. Is that what's going on?
I have 5 vitality. Yes, I need to
Hey,
sleep.
that's pretty good. Okay. You're just tired. You're not exhausted yet,
I
though.
start with 37. I have 5.
Wow.
I'm
You've
tired.
done a lot.
Yes.
All right. So, and then HK, in your efforts, you were successful in removing the GPS locator from the ship, early deactivating it.
Excellent.
It took you some time, but you just finished doing it as everybody came on board. You saw everybody come on board. You saw Cease carrying a large case that was locked, and you saw Neep get to work trying to unlock it. And you saw Doran come on board and lay down after he handed some stuff to Neep, 2 things to Neep. Strike, what did you do when you got on the ship?
I'm just gonna relax,
Great.
unload the box of grenades, see if I can find something to drink.
Cool. Okay, so there is a small, simple refresher near the cockpit, where you can clean yourself, and then next to it is a food producer. There's a fancy word for it, but it produces standard ration sort of quality food and drink.
Was it food sackle cider, whatever the hell it was on the jet? Hey, whatever.
Great. So you took the grenades out. Did you put them in your bag or something, or in your pack or something?
I'm gonna put them in storage if there's something.
Okay, sure. Yeah, there's some storage in.
I'll keep one
in the main hold. Okay, cool. So 4 in the hold storage, and then 1 on you. Great, and then you're gonna just chill. Sounds good.
Chill out.
Tog,
Hey, Mark Puppy.
You're in.
What's up, Mark Puppy?
Yeah. Oh, what's up, Mark Poppy? It's kind of like a vending machine, only everything's free. So Tog, you after doing your diagnostics, the ship appears to be operational now. You sense that the systems were temporarily overloaded by the ion shot fired by the ATSTs, but it's been some time, and the systems have been able to recover, and everything appears to be functional and undamaged. And the ship is ready to do whatever you want it to do.
Do we have the coordinates for the other ship?
If we can presume in this time, if you had asked for that from Neep, he could have given it to you if he was willing.
Yep, definitely.
Okay, so yes, then you have that, and we'll assume that you have input those coordinates and all the known areas that you know. So Warla, the city of Perrine, Rungus's palace, and that ship, and the Gem in the Jungle location into the coordinate into the system, ship systems.
Nice, good devil.
XP for Tog. There you go. All right.
Then yeah, let's take the ship up and get over there.
Okay, so it's very windy, so I do need to have a pilot check from you for that.
I think I know how to do that.
You guys all now. Well, wait to see how this rolls.
Is it a single pilot?
It could have a second. It can have a co-pilot for sure.
Can I assist?
Mm-hmm. So seeing that Tog is getting all the fun, Strike comes and sits down next to Tog and surveys the system. You recognize very quickly everything you need to be able to assist him in flying. You can add a +2 bonus to your roll there, Tog. Wow, you rolled a 19?
Yeah, 21 then.
Wow, okay, great. So the ship goes up, lifts off the ground. You guys all realize it lifted off, even though you weren't expecting that necessarily, or maybe you were expecting it, but the ship is now in the air. It's airborne, and it's being pushed around a little bit by the winds that are increasing in the rain, but it's lifting off without issue. And then Frank is in there as well, and he said, "Didn't you guys say something about a stealth unit or something? We're just taking off. Is that right?"
Yeah, someone can install it or figure out a way to turn it on.
I'm busy.
It's already been installed.
So I do think Neep has it.
I can't carry it. I think I gave it to HK.
I already installed.
Oh, you did
HK
that
has
during the
it.
time? Okay, cool. So you guys should probably turn that on if it's installed. Just saying.
I will flip the switch to on.
Okay, so the ship is the stealth appears to be working as far as you can tell, and you're piloting the ship towards that point now. Is that right?
Correct.
Great, sounds good. So you guys lift off and you start flying towards that point. You see the forest underneath, and the trees are still bucking and swaying back and forth in the wind and the rain. And in the distance, you can now see the lights of Perrine, but you're going just north of it in your location right now. And so far, you haven't seen anything. You can, despite being able to see the large turbo lasers at the corners of the city, they are not moving or to point at you. So this is should be reassuring to some of you, as you might have expected different if they had spotted you. And so far, the comms are quiet, and you're flying there without issue until, and of course it's getting very, very dark right now, until suddenly there's a flash of lightning, and you see in front of you horizontal rain. And then it's very, very blurred and obscured in front of you in the distance. Maybe one or two, we'll say, clicks away, so you have time to react here. You can't see anything beyond that distance, and it appears to be moving sideways from the sky to the ground. And you see debris now as you're getting closer. Debris moving sideways in this thing. And you recognize that this is some sort of natural occurrence. It looks almost like a vortex of air and debris from the ground to the sky, and it's huge. It's just between you and the city of Perrine, and you see in it creatures, ferocious-looking creatures, caught up in it, and they're going. You can't really see them, but you can see them. Their mouths open as they're wailing and screaming as they're being picked up and carried by this thing. But the creatures are minimal in size compared to the size of the vortex. And you have
engaging weapon systems.
Is this the origin for Street Sharks?
It could be. I love that show.
Sharks are furry.
So you now have a chance to do something. You're at your current course will have you fly straight into it, and if you don't react now, do something.
I'm gonna start firing weapons.
I'm having trouble hearing you, Adam. What did you say?
I'm gonna fire on it.
You're gonna fire on the vortex. Okay.
Fire, Mr.
All right. So, firing the automated weapon systems, the quad lasers that normally are operated manually by gunners in the wells, point forward using the automated systems and fire into the vortex. The light from the cannons makes it very clear that this is a huge natural sort of storm vortex in front of you, filled with dirt, debris, and other now flying creatures. your fire, and most of the shots just seem to go through it. But one of them does strike one of the creatures, and you can't hear it, but it appears to be wailing in discomfort as you strike it. Tog, do you want to do anything as you're flying towards this thing? Pew 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 pew.
I gotta take us in closer so we get a good shot on them.
Mm-hmm. We do have a legitimate encounter 3 redemption.
No. Is that legitimate?
Ready for broadside.
It is indeed legitimate. Hey, you've already started. You might as well go full bore. Full shark.
I'm saving it.
If you're gonna save it,
Can I
then
take a
I'm
look
gonna
at
give us a wide berth around the vortex.
Okay, so you're trying to take a wide berth.
Can I see how fast the ship will go?
So you want to accelerate into it, like through it?
Well, I want to know what the max speed of the ship.
So you can go about it can go 100% faster than it's going right now.
We could probably drift around it.
Could go around it. Oh, you guys are talking. Sorry.
Is this thing capable of light speed?
No, it's atmospheric. It's just a ship. It's just more of a transport for inside the atmosphere. Frank's looking in from the cockpit. He says, "Jesus, what the hell is that? It's a tornado. You guys need to move. Why are we still flying at it?"
Billy, punch it.
All right, I'm gonna.
Nope.
I'm gonna full throttle it and see if there's anything I can do to distribute the more power to the engines, make it faster.
Okay.
If we could divert power from our shields to our engines.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sure. Okay, so
when did this turn into Star Trek?
Yeah, that is something you can do, and so you guys flip the switches.
Turn off that pesky cloaking device; it'll give us much more power.
That's probably true as well.
Let's hit this thing hard. I don't want to limp away from this piece.
Yeah, let's go to warp 5 now.
Okay, so great. Okay, so you guys accelerate, putting all power into the thrusters. Wow. Okay.
I want to see that. I want to see this drawn out so bad. The shark.
Okay, so the ship accelerates straight into the vortex, and as you breach the outer edge of the vortex, you feel the debris and dirt and things smashing into the side of the ship. You hear the clanking, and the banging, and you can feel the ship starting to buck, and you barely have control of it. And then slam! You feel the ship get hit by something, and now you hear an audible. And out of the viewport, you see arms and its face in the viewport as it blows past you, bounced off the hull of your ship. And now I need a pilot check from whichever one of you wants to do it, and we'll add +2 synergy to whichever one of you rolls. But only one of you should roll.
All right. Well, I guess since I'm the one who hit the gas, I have a pilot rank 4.
Goodness.
So what am I just going to do?
Yeah, and you got to add in your bonus that you have for pilot, and then you also it has a base skill to it as well. I mean, a base ability attribute. I think it's intelligence or dexterity, one of those, probably.
Dexterity, so +2. Okay, and then another +2.
Yep.
So total +4.
Yep.
Right?
Your ranks, whatever ranks you have, those count as well as bonuses. Okay.
16.
So you guys fly into the vortex, and about halfway through, you lose control of the ship. It starts spinning and spiraling and tumbling inconceivably. You can't tell through the viewport if you're up, if you're down, but you do get a feeling that you're moving upwards.
Oh, not in
as a
Kansas
whole.
anymore. Oh.
And everybody in the ship is getting shook around by the
Shuck. We're getting
It's
shucked.
getting shucked by the gravity of it all.
Using my magnetic feet.
Okay, so you're good. So HK solidifies himself. Let's get a reflex. Go ahead.
Ken, Jedi are pretty good at maintaining composure, right? If I'm asleep, I should be asleep, right?
Yeah, you're asleep. You were snoring 2 seconds ago.
I just want to make sure that this hasn't woken me up because I really need to sleep.
Okay, so you are waking up here. We're going to determine whether or not it is a rude awakening or a very rude awakening. So go ahead and roll. So you're flat-footed. You can't roll the reflex save. HK, you're good. You have magnetic feet. I'm going to roll for Frank. Okay. I'm not going to roll for Philip because he's floating.
You said a reflex
Tog
save?
and yeah, so it's just Neep then. Yep.
Yeah. Do I need one or am I strapped
No,
in?
you guys. We'll assume you're strapped in as a standard procedure, unless you buck that standard.
No. The wind was as bad as it was.
Hey,
Roger,
even if
sir.
you weren't, the moment you saw Sharknado, you probably were like, you know what? Click, click.
Yeah, I mean, I did say punch it, so it was kind of.
And let's be honest, I don't think I've ever seen a fucking seatbelt in all of Star Wars.
What did Neep roll? Did you roll
He
reflex?
hasn't yet. 18.
Wow, nice. Okay, so Neep, though unexpected, you feel the ship spin. Your body is floating mid-air. And you can go ahead and roll a fortitude save, Armand, for Doran. So you feel yourself suddenly not. There's no gravity, and you're
16.
weightless, floating through the air. But you quickly react and grab a piece of metal on the side of the ship to stabilize yourself, and you're able to get control of your body as the ship is tumbling without any issue. What did you roll? 16.
16.
Solid. Okay, so I don't have my D4. All right, I have to roll a D4 over here. So you wake. So your body gets weightless, and you smash into the wall.
Who's
And-
driving?
And you receive 2 damage to your vitality.
God damn it. I went to sleep to recover my vitality, and now I have 3 vitality.
So, yeah. And then Frank, poor Frank. Yep.
Frank's
so-
the turncoat Imperial. Is that accurate?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Frank takes 3 damage to his vitality
Oh no, poor Frank.
as he smashes his head into the hull. Ah, Jesus! What the hell's going on up there? You guys avoided the tornado, right?
I'm gonna look at him and go, knowing the people in the cockpit, they probably rammed headfirst into it.
And I want to grab the universal translator enough time to say, "Oh shit!"
As much as I would really want to honor that as a rule of cool, that this translator has very limited things that you can say.
Someone redeem a glitch on the translator.
In my head canon that happened, but you know, it is what it is.
And I can send you a list afterwards, but you can say yes, no, greetings, when, where, how much, Please take me to someone with authority. I understand.
Where's the big deal attack?
I need medical attention. I mean no harm. I'm sorry, and I don't speak basic.
I just put my
One of those is just I
Basically. Please take me to someone with authority. Okay, so
I imagine that it looks like a speak and
Yeah,
spell.
kind of.
I could
On
just
your
imagine Neep continuously this entire time mashing the no button.
no,
No, no, no, no, no.
Great. Okay. So the ship is now in tumbling and completely out of control. We need a piloting check to get it back in control. So, Strike rolled it last time, so I think Tog, it's your turn to try to save their asses.
Yeah, I'll grab control and try to even us out.
Okay.
The 25.
Great. Okay. So Tog flips some switches and yanks on the yoke, and the ship stabilizes. But it's still going upwards. It's no longer tumbling, but it's still going upwards into the sky. And you can sense that the air in the ship is getting thin as you're getting pulled up. Everyone except
Can I
for
feel it in
HK,
the air
who
tonight?
doesn't need to breathe. But everybody else is noticing it's getting a little hard to breathe now.
Can I check the life support systems?
Yeah, you can see the. So this ship has very minimal life support systems as it's meant for atmosphere, but you can sense that from the readings on the systems in front of you that the oxygen levels in the cabin are low.
Can I use the controls to try to get us back
So
down?
this. Oh yeah, you want to try to fly it back down? Sure, you can go ahead.
Do I still have that 1 plus
Yeah, you
2?
guys each get to include +2 because you're working together every time you roll.
Oh. And
10. Okay. Unfortunately, Strike presses a button, and whether it's the wrong button or not, no one really knows at this point because you guys are still sort of unfamiliar with the ship. But suddenly the ship starts to tumble again. But now it is tumbling downward. So you get a sense that you're no longer going up, but now going down.
This
and then
isn't
now...
flying. This is falling. No.
So,
Yeah, there's the oh shit.
let's get another reflex save from everybody in the cabin, except for HK. Who's
Can I start making my way up to the bridge?
you can.
And I'm gonna hack
Jesus,
in, log into the computer system, and help with their guidance and such.
Sure. Okay.
Piloting.
Sure, that sounds good.
Hey, Coin Comic, thanks for the follow. We really appreciate that.
Hey, sweet dude, thanks.
Hooray!
Yay.
All right, so what do we got? Doran got a 10. That was your save, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a
You're
worse
awake
one
now,
before
which
that.
is
Yeah,
good.
I'm wide awake.
Yeah. And Neep rolled a 4 this time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
This
so
is gonna go so
Doran,
well.
you after smashing your head and yelling that, have already somehow almost instinctively have your hands on the walls and found something to grip and feel yourself stable and you're able to control yourself as the ship starts to tumble again. Neep unfortunately loses hold of his hand and bounces off of the edge of the hull. Can you roll me a fortitude save?
Can I try to reach out and grab him? But
No,
by the
you'll
cloak?
die.
You want to try to grab him?
You'll die.
I want to try to grab him.
All right, so okay, go ahead and roll me a dexterity check.
Dexterity. I have dexterity. It's just a flat dexterity check.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's not as good as I was hoping.
Okay, you're 4.
I reach out for him, but I'm just grasping at fucking air. I'm just like,
So you
oh
reach
no,
out
my
and-
friend.
He goes flying past you into the front section of the ship and smashes his head on the ceiling. Go ahead and roll me a fortitude check there for Neep.
21.
21, solid. Okay, so you only take half damage. You'll get to see what it is because I don't have my D4. It's buried underneath my table here somewhere. Did it go?
No.
Try again. 1. You got lucky. So half of 1 is 1 in this case, so you just still take the 1. So you just take 1 to your vitality as you smack your we'll say your hand. Your precious hand.
No, not that.
And Frank was able to stabilize himself without any issue. That gets everybody in the back, right? Yeah. Oh, Bib's back there. Bib's good. Bib stabilizes himself as well as says, Jesus, what's going on up there?
We're working on it.
This does not seem to be an accurate statement.
All right, Tog, your turn.
I promise.
What do you need from me?
Whatever you want to do. The ship is tumbling downwards.
Can we make another piloting check to try and get us out of the tumble?
So at this point, you're using the computer system to increase their capacity to control the ship. Is that what you're doing?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Hoping to add bonuses to their piloting.
Yeah. So you can add another 2 to your piloting roll because Erm's helping now too.
Okay. Do I get 2 for
HK3RM is helping. So you get 2 from Strike, and you're getting 2 more from HK. 23. Nice. Okay, so Tog again stabilizes the ship, and now the view is starting to clear. You can still see things moving sideways, and you're kind of moving. You can feel the ship moving with it, but you've stabilized. You're flat again relative to the plane of the planet.
Ooh. Well, I'm not sure if a shortcut was the best idea.
And sorry.
Is it?
I've always heard that when you're going to hit something, better hit it hard.
And at that point, another thud happens on the side of the ship.
Bike crash.
You feel a thud, and you hear, and I'm going to roll for something here. Okay. And you hear a clanking sound, but you don't see anything falling off of the ship, and now the ship is leaning to the left. And you hear that sound again.
HK, why don't you get out that hatch and walk across the side and see what's banging on out there?
second this.
You two are nuts. I'm not doing that.
You got magnet feet.
Magnetic food.
Go walk on the hull. See what's out there.
Go clean it off. Can I take the controls and try to jostle whatever it is off?
Yeah, you can try to shake the ship left and right if you want. That's a piloting check that you have to check against. That's a ship maneuver in the middle of all this.
Now am I up to? Am I still
+6
4?
now? No, sorry, it's +4.
Okay.
+2 from whatever your normal bonuses are, and you get +2 from Tog, and then +2 from HK3RM on top of that. To get your pilot rank, you get I think intelligence or dex, whichever one it is, and then you also get
I got 20.
20. Okay, good. All right, so yeah, you're able to shift the ship left and right. You hear you hear a clink and clank, and then you see the body of this creature, and it has 4 long legs and a chompy mouth, and it disappears into the distance, into the debris, and spins with the vortex away.
Huh, kind of like Tara Reid's career.
Nice.
And just like that, she was gone.
Great. So
I'm gonna go watch Josie and the Pussycats tonight.
at this point, you feel yourselves accelerate out of the vortex, and things clear up in front of you now, and you no longer feel the ship being bucked around by that wind as powerful. You get a strong feeling that you've made it through the other side. And you also see on the system that you're very close now to the ship point on your coordinate system.
Oh, so close. Maybe an episode away.
I guess that is the end. I guess we should probably call it there, because it's 10:30. Well done, everybody. You didn't die. I was prepared to let that ship crash and burn. You guys rolled really good pilot rolls again. Your pilots saved your A's again.
Well, in fairness, our pilots also put us in the danger to begin
That's true.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, it was a better.
Someone in the
decision.
chat has a very good point. Us trying to get out of the ship, that'll be a couple of weeks.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully not. Well done, guys.
Let it be said that that I will not let the chat's redemptions go to waste. We got the best.
I think so too. If you skirted it, it would have been less exciting.
I do want to peel back the curtain just for a little bit. I'm not going to spoil too much of it, but we've had a special guest sitting in the Skype call for the past 3 episodes.
It's Steve Jr.
We've done Star Wars.
Hi, everybody. Here I am.
And at this point, y'all are never gonna see him.
No, you guys are so close. You're so close. It's possible.
Oh, you want us to go where? Nope.
All right, next week we're fixing the ship and we're flying it straight up.
Not a bad strategy. Fuck this place. I'm out. I mean, you guys have spent a better part of a year here, so.
This is true. This has been the longest 2 days of my life.
No.
Well, this is still 2 days. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
No, you have 1 sleep there and 2 sleeps. So this is 3 days. The third day 3. End
We
of day
find a
3.
mine and start digging.
Like Ermidon?
Yeah.
Is that what
It's like, oh yeah, hey guys, that ship's right over there, but let's go explore this cave that I just and into existence.
And
Right.
so someone else should introduce the other streams going on this week, because I don't have a script for that.
Well, first of all, if you like what we did, please hit the follow button down there. All the way over there. And then down.
What?
It's around the corner there.
Yeah. Other streams. Well, tomorrow we have nothing going on because it's Friday. But
This is true.
Saturday we have Rift's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Megaverse.
Mm-hmm.
Returning with our
6
new
p.m.
player.
Eastern.
6 p.m. Sunday we'll be back at 9 p.m. Eastern for the continuation of Tomb of Annihilation. We just discovered there's a were-tiger in the jungle. So
Were-tiger?
Were-tiger, yeah. There's been a marriage between a man and a boat and a were-tiger. So
and dinosaurs.
And dinosaurs. This has been the most epic campaign that I've ever watched.
Yeah. So that's fun. Come check us out for that. Monday we return with the Star Trek, the other important star system. Hey,
Stargate's very, very upset at that comment.
Yeah, they can live with it.
Agreed.
And that's 8:30 Monday night at Eastern time. And then Wednesday we'll be back for. Are we doing? Is Billy, you doing Celeste on Tuesday?
It's up to everything. If everyone else is up for it, absolutely.
So we'll keep everybody posted on that. And then Wednesday we'll be back for the Ruby Fabled campaign. They've defeated the Borbatusks, and we'll see what more trouble they get themselves into at this point.
It just seems like every single time they discover another piece of the map, the headmaster has yet another Grim waiting for them. So
just run around the whole forest and uncover them all real quick, and then fight them. One shot, all of them at once. That'd be fun.
Oh yeah, that's TPK coming straight to you.
All right. Yeah, so that's pretty much our schedule. And then we'll be back next week here at this time with the other Rifts campaign, the Megaversal Mayhem, with the lovely cast here. And yeah, we'll see what kind of resolution we come to with the possessed team member. So.
Also, I do want to mention I did drop the Discord link in the chat, so please join the Discord. That's where we make all kinds of casting calls and whatnot for new shows. We do have an LGBTQ themed. I don't want to call it a one shot because it's going to go all throughout the month of June for Pride Month. But if you are an LGBTQ, if you identify that way, or you consider yourself an ally, we don't want to discourage anyone from taking part in this. We do want to encourage you, if you're LGBTQ, to join us. If not, we'll accept anybody because that's just how we are. But it is going to be Fridays in the month of June. If you are available, we are casting for that, and we really like to have you on board, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Casting call for that is in the Discord, so make sure you join.
Yep. I do believe we're still looking for a potential person for Solar Patrol, which will take over Star Trek on Monday, as well as we can take another player in the Saturday Rifts campaign, if anybody's interested in that. So, with that being said, we have shot everything we meant to shoot. Anybody have anything else they want to tack on there? No? Okay, good.
You all are fantastic people. Thank you.
Yep, I appreciate you. We're going to raid...
Except for you.
Yeah, that one.
You know who you are.
Spoiling me.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
We're going to raid Praetor's Rejects, who are playing Aliens, which we had so much fun with a couple weeks ago. So let's go.
I bet you they're not having as much fun as we had.
Get in their chat and try to kill them.
Try to open the airlocks.
They know nothing of the Lord's
a member of their... Chop off the peen.
Chop off their peen.
But as you please raid with us and represent our channel in there and support tabletop role-playing game channels by hitting follow. And until next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.